Enchanté.
Hello lovelies, I am Angela and this is Parisian Farmgirl. Bienvenue and welcome to my channel. Today's summer morning garden tour will feature all the flower names that you have requested over the last month or so and is brought to you by Aura. I come to the garden for relaxation, but at night I do have a hard time turning my brain off. Do you struggle with issues like that? And if so, what do you do to combat those? I come to the garden during the day, but in the evenings I definitely need a little help. Aura is a new Apple Award-winning mindfulness and sleep app that combines thousands of stories and breathing exercises and more. Think of it like Spotify, but for your emotional health. Take a quick quiz and receive daily personalized recommendations created by coaches and therapists from around the world. Aura is not a one-size-fits-all app. I've been wanting to learn how to breathe deep in a way that promotes really good rest and decreases stress, and Aura helped me do that. Why not make a change in your emotional health? First, take a summer morning tour in the garden with me, and then the first 500 people to click the link in this video description will receive a 7-day free Aura trial and 25% off their subscription. I've had mixed feelings about sharing my garden with you this year because it's been such an incredible place for me. This is the 4th year of the garden and I feel like it's really finally becoming its own space, where it can go even a few days without my attention. Up near our seating arrangement, we have the dill and the Lady of Shalott and many, many herbs. The fountain provides that wonderful water feature sound, and there is cilantro and chives and rosemary and all the kitchen herbs that I need to step right outside my door and be greeted by when it's time for me to make a meal. I've added color in perennials with the purple globe thistle and even some self-seeding like the forget-me-nots in the background. I think they're a beautiful complement to the roses. I love roses and herbs together. And just that pop of color that the globe thistle is going to bring against the dill is going to be fabulous. The garden is always in a state of flux, so this lower area is what we call the potager. But there's one more bed I'd love to visit with you up in the cottage gardens. And this is really an experiment. After renting before we moved here and having had previously been a homeowner, I wondered, do I still have it? Can I still create a garden space? And so the cottage gardens are really a beautiful expression of reassurance to myself that I can create beauty with flowers and I can arrange them and nothing is permanent. I can move things around and experiment with patterns. This year I'm really experimenting with different textures like the Wandering Jew. And overall, I think the cottage garden blends beautifully as you step down into the potager and you're greeted by the lavender beds. But I'd like to share with you some of the flower names in the rest of the cottage garden because I know that you're curious. I'm very proud of this space, being that it's still so young, and I'm so much looking forward to growing more and more produce, growing more and more lavender, finishing the ponds, and in that area straight ahead through the arbors, right there before the forest, putting in a proper glass house. I'll be back for more garden tours, but I hope this gives you a little idea of what we're growing as far as flowers are concerned. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you would like to stick around, I have a huge garden and potager playlist that you can check out right here. If you'd like more gardening inspiration and old world inspiration, make sure that you have a subscription to my Old World Design Society magazine. Of course, that you're subscribed to the channel, and I will see you again very soon. A bientôt.